Hey guys, Victor here. Just finished watching Splice. Got it in from Netflix. Now, I didn't see it in theaters, though I had intended to. Greg of the Pop Arena, he had done a review of it on his channel, and I didn't end up watching it because I wanted to see it in the theater, didn't see it in the theater, didn't watch his review. Now I'm watching the review, or now I'm watching the movie. Gonna watch his review, but first I'm gonna give you my thoughts so we can see if we came to any of the same points. Anyway. The movie itself was not badly made, I don't think. It had good camera work, good emotion from the characters, all of them, and this was difficult, in some cases especially, like with the character of Dren. That's a difficult character to do because it's not human, but it's like human. Yeah, okay. They attempted metaphors, and they succeeded in a few of them. But a few were too obvious, a few were explained, which I hate, and yeah, a bit predictable at points. Things that you're like, oh, okay, yeah. Is the moment they pop up, the moment there's a hint given, you're like, okay, yeah, okay, just get on with it. But overall, relatively well made. But here's something that I don't usually do, and that's harp on the message. See, you get the impression that these guys have their bread firmly buttered on a side that is obvious. I've probably mangled that phrase. Anyway, it's kind of anti genetic engineering or just general mad sciencey stuff. It gets relatively sophisticated in it, but you know which audience they're appealing to. The characters, they talk cavalierly about, oh, we can mix these two animals, and, they're joking, but it's like, some people would, the kind of people, they'd be like, knowingly. The characters talk about morality, and it's like, in the female character, you see that she had a bad childhood, she had these strict morals put on her, and now she's, she's so relativist. And, for us, it's like, it's understandable. They made the mother who messed her up a villain, and yet, the right audience, the audience they're trying to appeal to, would be saying, so she did abandon her morals, little things like, when they're about to do this sequence that'll make the little mutated monster thing, in big letters it says something abort in so many seconds. So of course abort, it's one of those words that would appeal to the emotional part of someone who would be opposed to the genetic engineering from on moral grounds. They got so much stuff like that. Of those not so obvious metaphors, you get your Adam and Eve kind of stuff. And of course the other part of that is of course the big ridiculous monster thing. In this case, they decided to add a sexual aspect to the monster and make it mostly innocent, but then also an animal. And they made her, well, I don't know what the phrase is, trifibious, when it's water, land, air kind of animal, and it's like, wow, that all just came randomly, huh? Perfectly evolved, Wolverine healing, kind of gender-bending creature. Yeah, little spoilers there, I suppose, but oh well, that doesn't ruin too much. Though, okay, I'm gonna put up a picture, don't know what, but turn off the thing, or turn down the sound until until it's off. Okay. Yeah, she gets raped by her gender-bent daughter and decides to carry it to term. What the hell was it with that? But anyway, yeah, so I think the movie was intended to appeal to a certain audience, and I can understand and appreciate that, and if not on the moral level, then on the psychological level, but I'm not sure they were appealing to the right audience. I mean, would people who are opposed to genetic engineering on moral grounds be the kind of people who would watch that? Would the people who would watch it be the kind of people who would be swayed by such obvious arguments against it, Anyway, so those are my thoughts on the movie. Overall pretty good, but for once it's the message that really gets to me. Anyway, this has been Victor with a short review of Splice. Thanks for watching, have a good day.